granniopteryx. She knows the truth, she's linking every link.
Hello. Outside Parliament on the 16th of December, there was a demonstration. A lot of Jews turned up to light the Hanukkah candles, and there were some speeches, and one of them was from Ashley Dalton MP, who is the now this is a good one, the Parliamentary Under Secretary of State for Public Health and Prevention. Prevention of what, one may ask? Prevention of public health, perhaps? Or prevention of bigotry? I don't know. Anyway, she's been given that title, and if ever I've seen a human illustration of a rabbit caught in the headlights, it's Ms. Dalton. Apparently, Steve Reed, have you heard of him? No, neither have I. Steve Reed is the Minister for Community Relations or something, maybe the Under Secretary of State. I don't know. I hardly know anyone in the Labour Party, and I keep a lot of concentration on the news, but these guys, they're strictly background. They're like sort of NPRs in the great game of the Labour Party right now. Anyway, Ashley Dalton, rabbit in the headlights, is there talking to the people there, and she's supposed to be reassuring them, I suppose. Do you want to hear her? Here, have a listen to this.
Business, but I am a ministerial, a government minister, and I'm here.
So she is here apologising. She was saying, Steve Reed isn't here, but I'm here, and I'm a minister too, you know, so I'm almost as important. And she is clutching that microphone like a drowning woman hanging on to the, I don't know what, the rudder of a sinking ship, really, I suppose. Let's carry on.
Today, and I stand with you.
I'm going to interrupt. I'm interrupting for several reasons. One of them is copyright, and then the other thing is, it just occurs to me, and I talk to it. I know some people want to hear the whole speech. You can do that. Go to the campaign against anti-Semitism. You can hear the whole thing all in one go. All right. That's not my bag here. So she says, I stand with you. And I made some notes, actually, on the sort of things that ministers say when they are trying to reassure Jews or indeed anyone else. Because I want you to remember that the Bondi Beach thing wasn't just Jews there. Those guys were on that bridge. Bondi Beach is a public beach. They were just shooting anyone. Anyone. Could have been anyone. Anyway, so she's trying to reassure people. OK, so I made a list of things that ministers are going to be saying. If she doesn't say them now during this speech, some other minister will be saying it. Right, the first is, this has nothing to do with Islam. Yep. And right, and there's another. OK, so the next one is, we must come together. This is not who we are. When we're talking about how we react to atrocities. And if people are angry, you'll get ministers saying, this is not who we are. I beg to differ. It's very much who we are when we get angry about being, murdered or otherwise assaulted. I'm not just talking about murders here. I do hope you realise I'm talking about general assaults and not just on Jews, OK? This is not who we are. Never again. The Jews say that a lot. Well, they didn't do so well in October 2023, did they? So I suppose you might say the price of never again is eternal vigilance. OK. Oh, here's another one I wrote down. We will not let them divide us. Yeah, you recognise that one? But they have already, haven't they? I mean, are you in that group with the people shouting death, death to the IDF and overtaking whole town centres? Or are you in the group that think they're a bunch of evil nutters, at the best abysmally stupid, and at worst, well, followers of the worst evil in the world? Yeah? So we are divided, I'm afraid. Hate will not win. I'm afraid it does as well. Yeah, ultimately it might run itself out, but I'm afraid it does a lot of damage. In the meantime, oh yeah, Islam is a religion of peace. Absolutely. We will not let fear win. What else do we have? Je suis Charlie. Oh, no, sorry. That happened in France, didn't it? Years ago. And how much have we learnt since then? Well, let's listen to this government minister and see. She is a minister, you know, and we'll see how far we've got, should we? Right.
Today we're here to stand together. We're here to
hang on. Stand together. Right. Does that come under the unity in face of diversity, or we must come together? Yep. She's getting all the list. Okay. Next.
Together against the hatred and the vitriol from wherever it comes.
All right, so now let's not talk about anti-Semitism. Now she's just saying hatred and the vitriol, which she could sort of move over and slot into Islamophobia next time some minister chickens out of a speech to a group of Muslims. Hatred and vitriol, what would that come into? Unity in the... No. This is not who we are. It's sort of like that, isn't it? Hate will not win. All right, let's carry on.
And we're here to stand.
She's always standing, isn't she? How about if I say I can't stand her? Or her government?
The government does not and will not tolerate anti-Semitism.
Okay, hang on. Where is that? No, the government will not tolerate. That wasn't on my list, but that's a good one. I'll have to remember that.
We stand with Jewish people today.
We will not let them divide us. That's one of mine.
I understand that there is frustration, that there is anger, and there is fear. I appreciate that.
Please, can I ask, please let the minister speak. The minister's come here to stand with us this evening. Please hear what she has to say.
I stand here.
She's doing a lot of standing, isn't she?
With you, in good faith.
So all those people should be very grateful, shouldn't they? Because they've sent a minor minister this is not even her patch, to tell them that she stands with them. I'm sure they're really overflowing with gratitude.
I have volunteered to come here.
Oh, well, yeah, you can see how self-sacrificing this is.
This evening and was not expecting to speak, but I stand up because it's
fed up of the standing.
It's important that we all stand up against the hatred.
Well, she didn't expect to speak, so we have to... I shouldn't laugh. It's a very serious... She's like a parody of a politician. I'm sorry. This could be a black comedy. All right, it's important that we all stand up. Okay, come on.
That we have seen the deaths of 15 innocent Jewish people celebrating Hanukkah.
No, the deaths of 15 people. Just people. The fact that they're Jewish people, yes, that's why but they weren't all Jews. I mean, there was a couple of police Were there a couple of police officers killed? I don't know. Maybe they were just wounded. No, I think they were killed. No, it's people. Because those guys wanted to kill Jews, but they didn't really care who they killed. When the Hamas came into Israel, they killed Filipino caretakers and some poor kid from, I don't know, Tanzania who had come to one of the kibbutzim to learn some agricultural techniques. So they not only robbed that poor kid of his life, but they robbed the village of the knowledge he was going to get. They didn't care. They pushed that kid around. There's a video of it. It's just awful. They pushed him around. They beat him up and then they killed him. Some kid from Tanzania. They don't care. Okay, innocent Jewish people. That reminds me of something that a French politician said. It could have been the president, might have been the prime minister. But the point was that there were some people who were murdered in a synagogue, and the guys who did the evil deed were either chased out of the synagogue or they were doing the shooting from outside into. I don't remember exactly. I've just been reminded of it. But what I most remembered about that was that this politician, French politician, said, this is terribly dangerous. And then he said, and 2 ordinary people out in the street were killed as well. Just 2 ordinary French people. The French people who happened to be Jewish inside the synagogue, they weren't ordinary people. But the guys passing in the street, they were. So, you see, even in the most, I don't know about well-disposed, but at least politically correct of people, it's that feeling is still there, that Jews are the other. And that's what she's saying here. The deaths of 15 innocent Jewish people, just innocent people. That's what they were.
Please,
Has thrown us.
can we give a few moments for the minister? This is your chance to be an ambassador of light. Yes,
Exactly.
let's go. And
Oh, she's nodding. Yeah. The rabbi says so. Nod. Sagely. She's wearing a green jacket. Yep, okay.
let's show the minister how we can be ambassador of light and give her a few moments of respect and light. Thank you so much. Please.
Thank you. Because what happened on the first day of Hanukkah, the vitriol, the violence, the terrorism.
Yeah, well, she's angry about that, but that's been going on in London for 2 years now. And they're not stopping it. So she can sound as involved and she's got that breathy tone in her voice. Do you notice? The vitriol, the violence, you know. But they're words. And what's going on in our towns is action, or rather inaction. And of course, it's affecting not just Jews. Our towns have been turned into platforms for Jew hatred and then, just general hatred of democracy, of political process, of justice, hatred of all of that.
We do not accept, and I am here to stand with you today, to be
standing again.
That ambassador of light. We cannot fight the darkness of evil, vitriol, terrorism and hatred by hating each other.
Oh, hang on, no, hate will not win. Yeah, that's another one. And we will not let fear win. Yeah, that's a sort of subsidiary. And then, hang on, she's got to go to We Stand United, hasn't she, I suppose? Let's hear this.
By expressing our own vitriol,
She really likes the word vitriol. She has quite a restricted vocabulary by the looks of things.
Must take the anger and frustration that we all feel.
Okay, love trumps hate, yeah? And we must come together. The whole list. She's got the whole list. And I swear to you, I saw the beginning of this speech. I didn't see the rest of it. So I didn't know about all of this. I compiled that list before I started making this video.
The pain that we all feel.
I'm not so sure she feels any pain, and I'm not so sure that any of her political colleagues feel any pain either. They know what they have to feel, but I'm not so sure they actually feel it.
And bring it together and stand together.
Oh, stand together. Hang on. I've got stand together here on it. We stand united. That's right. Okay. Well, she said that before, actually, so it's slightly different words.
And light this candle in hope and in unity.
Well, that's hope, not hate. Oh, and unity. That's we will not let them divide us. I'm feeling quite proud of myself, actually.
And in solidarity. Now, I come to do that with you today. I come to do that with you today.
And you should all be really grateful. Aren't I a great guy? Huh?
And I will stand in solidarity
stand in solidarity. Okay.
with you, no matter how much you shout, no matter how much you holler. I will stand in solidarity with you today and light this candle, because peace and light is our way forward.
A peace and light. Let's see, what does that come up against? No, I didn't get that one. Well, unity in the face of adversity, I suppose. Not quite the same thing. Love trumps hate. It's just a sort of rerun of that. But yeah, that's slightly different. She's good. There's a little bit of originality there. Interrupting here because while I was editing the video, I realised what the peace and light is our way forward is. It's don't look back in anger, isn't it? Of course, way forward. Don't look back in anger. That's what it is. Yeah, so she was sort of rephrasing it, that's all. Anyway, I had to put this in.
Thank you.
Okay, right. Well, that was the speech by the what is she? Under Secretary of State for Public Health and Prevention in her green coat. Her name's Ashley Dalton, MP. Well, I thought you might be interested in that. Till next time, you can help my channel by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. That's quite important. And by sharing if you're so inclined. Links to my other channels and to donation methods are in the description. But the best way you can help is simply by clicking like and notify. Thank you.